Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today, a little bit of sad day because I'm praying for the people in Florida, especially in Tampa Bay area, for this another hurricane's arriving, which is coming to gonna landfall tomorrow evening. So this is the second hurricane, it's back-to-back hurricane. They're still recovering from the first one, Helene. They're still cleaning up from Helene, now bracing for Milton. Please pray for them.
Now remember, the Gulf Coast still cleaning up from Helene. This is video from Treasure Island, still covered in mud, sand, and debris. And now they're bracing for Milton. West 2's Justin Shecker is there tonight.
Tonight, this is what we're seeing all across Treasure Island. This is a coastal beach community about 7 miles west of downtown St. Petersburg. Check out this large pile of debris from the home over here that flooded, one of so many homes that sustained serious damage during Hurricane Helene. The storm surge about 6 feet from that storm. It could be worse from Hurricane Milton. That's not the only thing the local fire chief is worried about.
We can expect what we saw in the last storm in Helene, plus a couple of feet of storm surge. And even if, by the grace of God, we're spared the storm surge, which I don't think we will be, we're looking at Cat 3 to Cat 4 winds, which can take roofs off of homes.
I'm told the water rose about 3 feet inside this Treasure Island home during Hurricane Helene. You can see a friend of the homeowner has put this spray foam seal around the door in hopes of keeping the water out. Mandatory evacuations are already in place here in Pinellas County and across the bay in Hillsborough County, where Tampa is located. Now, if this becomes a direct hit in this area, it'll be the first time in more than 100 years.
Hurricane Milton is expected to bring a massive and historic threat to Florida's west coast. Up to 15 feet of storm surge is possible in areas with little time to recover after Hurricane Helene. ABC's Jacqueline Lee is in the spot where the storm is expected to make landfall this week.
The mass exodus from Florida's Gulf Coast is underway, with Hurricane Milton exploding into what some officials are calling the storm of the century.
We must be prepared for a major impact to the west coast of Florida.
Rianne Ramirez and her family driving for 8 hours to leave Florida, double the time it would normally take them.
It is bumper to bumper to the point where we were standstill, not moving for an hour at a time.
Long lines at gas stations, people trying to fuel up.
There is no fuel shortage. Fuel continues to arrive. Last night, 27 fuel trucks were escorted by the Florida Highway Patrol to deliver fuel.
Hurricane hunters flying into the center of Milton, monitoring the historically rapid growth of the storm. Milton has quickly become the strongest hurricane in the Gulf in nearly 2 decades, fueled by warmer than usual water. Satellite images show the massive churn of the storm. While Milton is expected to weaken before making landfall as early as Wednesday night, the Tampa area could get hit with 15 inches of rain and a historic 15 feet of storm surge.
I want to urge everyone, if you've been ordered to evacuate, those evacuations orders are serious and you absolutely must follow them.
The White House says President Biden spoke with Florida's governor and the mayor of Tampa yesterday.
We have a very stressful.
So guys, the governor said there's no shortage of fuel, but been looking at some videos and it's a lot of news reporting that they have fuel shortage. Watch.
Potentially dangerous situation unfolding here in the Tampa Bay area. This is St. Petersburg, and what you're looking at is just a little bit of a slice of the mass amount of people trying to evacuate out of the Tampa Bay area. All of the arterial roads, the interstates, the main highways out of Tampa Bay are jam-packed as people are fleeing. They're trying to escape the path of Hurricane Milton. And what they're coming across are gas stations like this, closed. They do not have gas left. And so these pumps have all been wrapped with saran wrap. What that does, it helps protect the screens, the electronics from hurricane force-driven rain. They also even have the nozzles zip-tied to the machine so they don't flop around in the winds as well. But these are wrapped a day and a half before likely any impacts from Hurricane Milton that could be felt here in St. Petersburg, because The folks here at the gas station say that they don't expect any more gas being delivered here ahead of the hurricane.
I'll leave at 2:30 in the morning. I'll leave at 2:33 in the morning because all this will kind of die down. But
The governor said that 27 trucks came in, but that maybe, it's not enough to supply all of these, especially a lot of people in, need of gas at this moment right now. Yeah.
we don't have diesel, so every time I come down here, we already kind of know because we do so much cat work. I normally travel with at least 20 gallons. I brought this from Atlanta. I didn't just try to hoard gas. So we always come down with at least enough diesel to get back home, or at least to get back over the line, no matter where it is.
Among the masses moving out, the contractors who rushed in to help rebuild after Hurricane Helene.
A total mess. Can't believe I'm showing it to you. Normally it's really organized.
Are packing up too. When they return, they'll face an even bigger mess.
Just go ahead and evacuate to something higher above sea level. It's the best thing that you can do right now.
Same.
Problematic homeless camp.
Yeah, I want to show you this video. This last video is this guy is gonna show you around the way the recent hurricane hit.
Always, I watch police radio, and it seems like there's always something going on back here. But this neighborhood here, you can see they're cleaning up from the last one. You can see here the grass is dead. It smells horrific. I mean, the smell right now in this neighborhood from all the rotting water. What's it, day 10 already or something?
Imagine.
I mean, the smell is just unbearable. Guys, these people haven't recovered from the hurricane we had last week.
Man.
And here we are now with another one.
It's heartbreaking, man.
You can see the water line there on the houses. These people here lost everything. They already
FEMA,
lost
911,
everything during the last storm. And now here they are again. This is the bottom end of Bayshore Gardens in Bradenton. You can see this house here, windows open, sandbags, which didn't do a good job. It wasn't enough. Take a look, guys, at how close to the water line these communities in Bradenton are. It wasn't, 2 weeks ago? It's been 10 days since the last hurricane. There's garbage in the water from the last hurricane. We haven't cleaned up yet. This is, I think they call it Sarasota Bay. All that over there is Longboat Key. And, Bradenton Beach will be down that way over here. So Sarasota, downtown Sarasota over there, you can see the big building. I think that's the building on St. Armand's Key. So all of that is Longboat Key. And these communities here are still destroyed from the last hurricane. You can see there's still debris here from the last one. You can see the fence here. The storm surge came in, rushed. And when it rushed in, it dropped the fence and just annihilated all these properties back here. Debris from the last storm still floating around. And again, if you live in Bradenton and you haven't made up your mind yet, anything in your life, you please listen to this. Don't stay here in a mobile.
Yeah, guys, just to wrap it up. My prayers go out to them.